Hello everybody, it's Joe here and welcome back to another episode of Transport Fever 2. Today we are back on our fantastic Race to the North series where, as always, I have forgotten to change it back over to miles an hour from the Japanese series that we've got going on. Now, yeah, we are down in Portsmouth? Yep, we're down in Portsmouth. I thought we were in Southampton for a second, but that's further. I mean, Southampton isn't. It's there. Yeah, we're Portsmouthing and Southampton quite a bit recently, aren't we? So, yes, we are here on this in the south of England today, where, as you can see, we do have a bit of a problem with capacity. I mean, this can take 160. We've left 348 behind. So, I mean, how many can we actually fit on here? Can we fit a 12 car? That is an interesting theory. I don't know. So if we have a look on the electric multiple units, obviously it would be quite nice, wouldn't it, to have some 377s. So obviously we'd like the, right, 1, 2, 3. How long is that? 254 metres. How long is the station? It's 240, isn't it? Why would I do it as 240? Joe, you idiot. Okay. Well, that's a bit of a bugger, isn't it, really? So if we go down here, how long's this? Is that 320? I think it might be. No, that's 240 again. Spectacular. Right, okay. That's obviously Thames Link, so he's on his way to London. What are we looking at in terms of passenger number here? Wow, Peterborough to Brighton. We really do need more of these trains. That is insane. 960 passengers. Wow. Okay, well, we've got 6 vehicles. Let's shove another 4 out. No depot found. Oh, they can't get from the depot. Hang on a second. Are these spaced out? Peterborough to Brighton. Train, Peterborough to Brighton. Yeah, wow. Oh, hang on. They're every 5 minutes. Right, I tell you what. We'll 6-minute these so that they actually spread themselves out. How did we get the train over there, then? Obviously it ran over. Of course it can. Peterborough to Brighton, it can come down there. Hang on. Right, we need to get over there. I have got the crossover there, but see, how can there be no depot found? There is. Oh, have I left off some wires maybe? I think that... No, hang on. So that's coming from... Ah. There we go. Right, so that should work now. I bet if we go down here and add some more trains in. 4 more trains. Yep. Although it's 2002, so what we'll do is we'll have a little rebrand. Now, I do not know. I think it was 2007 that Capital Connect came out. Is that about right? I mean, I don't know what else we could. Yeah, you see, first Capital Connect, X Thames Link. That might not be a great idea. But you see, these are now. Right, we need to go into the timetable. Peterborough Brighton. 4 minutes and 4 minutes. There we go. So there's a little bit of time waiting at each end. See, Brighton could really do with an additional platform there, couldn't it? Right, what we'll do is we will add just that. Right, okay, so... I mean, to be fair, Brighton could do with the train service round to Hastings, couldn't it? Let's add that in. No, well, there would be. Flipping collision. Right, get rid. I mean, I could just leave that as a slightly shorter platform, to be honest with you. Oh, can't believe we have to actually demolish the building. Since when was that a thing? We should be able to just build. There we go, right. It's a little station, isn't it, down there? So these are obviously, yeah, these are third rail units. That's good stuff. Now we'll bring out a bit of what's the speed in and out of here. That is land use layer. That is the wrong one. There we go. Speed, right, 30. Right, we need the blue track for this, don't we? Right, 30. Tell you what, let's go for a bit of 20, and the reason I say that is we're going to need it for this curve. There we go. Right, we need to put a signal on here. Take this signal out. There we go. Right, so we've got that. Southampton to Brighton. Manage the line. So at Brighton, that will now use that platform, but it can also use 2 and 3 if needs be. So that can now, let's have a look. Right, manage that. Brighton, use 2 as well. So he's obviously going to nip round the corner. Because we need more of these, don't we? Now what I'm going to do is, obviously we've got the Thames link, I'm going to upgrade these. Right, that's pan up, we don't want pan up. So that's obviously going to take 10 people off the capacity, but they will be quicker. And obviously we've got that lovely southern livery now, haven't we? Yeah, they're quicker than the 319s. So we'll leave the 8 cars on there, but what we will do is add an extra 2 in the circuit. So that should... Let's have a look. So that would be the Brighton to Portsmouth. Brighton to Portsmouth. No. Southampton. Southampton to Brighton. There we go. So we're going to take that down. Right. To 2 minutes. 2 minutes. Obviously it's a very busy service. For some reason these are at 0 minutes. I don't really get this mod sometimes. Right, that's at 6 minutes. Take that down to 2 again. Lovely. Right. Are these all coming out of the depot like they should be? Right, these are coming out. Oh wow, look, this is coming out here. Bit of Thames link there. So these are obviously going to whiz down here. To where they're... Oh, look at that. I mean, that is a real modern scene, isn't it? 262. We've almost cleared the passenger backlog here with the Voyagers. People were asking, why haven't you... put my teeth in. Why have you not used double sets? That might be an idea, actually. There's quite a few waiting to go to Southampton. But, what's that? That's just come in. 4 car. Oh, dear. 4 car and 800 passengers waiting. That doesn't sound like Virgin Trains, does it? Obviously, that's there. That's now coming in. These have come from the depot, I imagine. Let's have a look. What's the... so the new ones are 159 and 160. So that's... Oh, no, these ones have come from. So these are obviously going to space themselves out. Off you pop. So we're going to have a train every 2 minutes down here. That is quite frequent, isn't it? One thing that was pointed out is that I do not have anything stopping at Cosham. You know, I've built this lovely station. Voyager's off. I mean, where does the... oh, that's because it goes down there through Fratton. Hang on, so how many have we got waiting there? 493. Get a lot waiting there. What I might do... See, we're going to struggle for platforms, aren't we, really? Because obviously the idea behind the extra units is that we'll tackle that. You know, and obviously there's a lot waiting there, and I hadn't realised quite how much I was waiting at Hove. But these are coming in full and standing. A lot of people going from Portsmouth. Where are they going? So yeah, 357 to Brighton. So they're not getting off the sets. I don't know where that's come from. That'll have come around the corner, won't it? Yeah, it's coming in on there. Hang on, what's this? Right, Portsmouth Harbour. Stick that over there. We'll have it so it can use either. There we go. Keep things flowing. Right, go on, get them all on. I hope this is going to load even though they're all going round to the other platform. Nope, excellent. It's going empty. Oh no, sorry, that's going to Fratton. Right, that's fine. Ideally, we could do with the Portsmouth to London service, but I haven't really got any of these southern doodahs on, have I? So we've got our additional platform here. These are already in and waiting, good lord. Right, they're both full. Oh my lord, right. A lot of stuff waiting. So if that comes down there... I guess, right, that's 159, so that's one of the extra trains. Where's the other train? It's just whizzing along. Hey, they do look good though, don't they, the 387s? Right, so that's going. 387s. 377s, you know what I meant. That's obviously another new one that's coming in, so these wouldn't be here normally. Right, you can nip off around the corner. Has the Voyager decided it's time to go yet? No. Oh, that's that 4 car that's just come in with hundreds of people. Is anyone going up and over the bridge to change? We might need to have the Voyagers on separate lines down here. That's what I might do. Right, hang on. I reckon we'll get away without additional platformage. Right, we'll go with 125 up here. Right, we're going to need to delete that road. I mean, they're not going to get to 125, are they? So we'll take the, keep the high speed. What we'll do is we'll bring that down. I don't know how this is going to... Is this going to play out well? Right, Voyagers, you can now... At, right, where are we? Southampton, use platform 3. You can do it. I don't care what you say. You can do it. Right, let's put a signal out there. Southampton. Take 1 and 2 off. Right, are you waiting to go? No path. Of course there is. Right, off you pop. Right, hang on. Let's just get rid of that. And now we'll be able to go. So if you could just leave. You have got a path. Go! Right, hang on. Dundee, Southampton. Oh, all of a sudden it works again now. Has he actually just stopped at Southampton again? Oh, and he's opened the doors on the wrong side. Fantabulous. Oh, there we go. He's decided he's going. That's fine. So nice of you to eventually decide to join us. Yeah, so if we're adding another service in over to Brighton that goes via Cosham, obviously I think we'll probably get away with using single sets for that. I can't imagine there's going to be that many. But obviously this has always caused a bit of a jam, hasn't it? This thing taking a while to get round. A bit of 40, whereas this could have been steaming past by now. So, you know, it makes sense. Looking at these Southampton buses. Right, we'll clone them. Because we need double the amount. Obviously he's going now. Lovely. Speed that up so we can add it onto this signal. Oh, hang on, there's another one coming the other way. That's fine. Obviously, you wouldn't have had to stop if you'd have just let me do what I wanted to do in the first place. Right, there we go. Right, you now need to come in at Southampton Platform 1. Use 1 and 2, but not 3. Excuse me. Why would that happen? What's the doodah here? Right, that's 25 and 25. Right, if I keep that up at 30. Oops. That is a problem. Right, I've wrecked everything now. Not very good at this, am I? That should work better. Oh, hang on. I have questions, but never mind. Right, so, new line. I'm going to start that off there. Platform number 2. It's going to come round. It is going to stop at Cosham. And then it's going to run express. It's not going to stop there. It's going to run through to Brighton. Right, Brighton, platform 3. No. Platform 2. But it will stop at 1 and 3 if needs be. And then it's going to run back. Add station. Nope. Add station. Cosham. So that will be train. Southampton. To Brighton. Fast. Via ports. There we go. Via ports or fast. So we're going to go in here to our third rail depot. What are we having? 377. I reckon a /3, 55 capacity. Let's go with 2 of them. Southampton to Brighton fast. We'll see how we get on. This is where flipping absolutely... In fact, you know what we'll do? Go on there. And just add... There we go. They can have 110 on each. We can be 6 cars. Oh, it's on fast. I thought we were nipping along. Nippy little electric train. Right. Yes, they're every 2 minutes. They can be every 4 minutes. No, not every 44 minutes. Good lord. There we go. Every 4 minutes. So hopefully that will just go in front of the stopper. Hopefully. But with the stopper being every 2 minutes, I honestly think that these are going to get stuck behind it. But it's not the end of the world, as long as we move more people. I think the little 3 cars, you know, it's nice to have variation, isn't it? We've already got people wanting to go to Cosham. Why is that happening? I'm intrigued. If I do that as 100, yes, it behaves itself now. So Southampton, that can use 1 and 2. So the Virgin Trains services can have their own executive platform. Have we got a Voyager on the way? Yeah, we've got a 5 car. They do look good. I can't believe it's 2002 and obviously these are all going to become cross-country in 2007. No, 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 don't change the viaduct for goodness sake. I mean, they're not getting to 125, are they? But it's certainly worth... it improves things. So what's that? That's got 18 on. Dundee to Southampton, that's going back full. So hopefully this is going to go back straight after this. Because it'll overtake that while that's messing around at... round Portsmouth. Hang on. That's a problem. Where's my signal? Good lord, we'll have a little bit less of that one-way nonsense. Or bi-directional nonsense, yeah. Right, off he goes. Good thing is, by routing that bang road, this can come straight out. It's nice to have a bit more of a southern presence, isn't it, down here? I mean, these are going to be like this until the end of the series, now, aren't they? 377s in southern livery. They're not going to change. Right, you're slowing down. That's fine, let that other chap get ahead. Off he goes. Right, okay, so that one is already... I mean, hell, we've got a lot less waiting to go to Hove. A lot waiting at Hove, obviously. Right, so this is coming flying across here. It's really good. Obviously, we're not going to turn off to the right. Have we got anyone waiting? Yeah, 1 passenger. Is it? Yeah, 1 passenger to Brighton. We'll let the service bed in first, shall we? It's going to take a little while until people realise they can actually get to Brighton faster. Love how that says Transport Fever on the side. It's brilliant. Right, go on, there we go. Was either someone getting on or off? 23. Oh, couple of people off, couple of people on. Hopefully what it will do is reduce the traffic here. Right, hang on. Why are you going? Is it because I've not ticked the doodah? Rookie error, Joe. Rookie error. Right. So you're flying along. Oh, that is a horrendous piece of track work. The sort of... the step there. Ooh, not good. Might have to make that into a bridge. So, looking at that, that is now on its way to Fratton. So that's the one that we were just following out. So actually, this might work, you know. If it keeps it exactly the same frequency. I mean, look at all that lot there. It would make sense that we have a nice fast service between the two. Not stopping, of course, at Hove. It's going to look good, this, isn't it? Let's stop that. I mean, these people are going to be livid. Stood there waiting, plenty of full and standing trains, and then an empty one comes whistling through. They're not going to be happy, are they? But there's nobody in between here and... oh, hang on, there is someone. That is a problem. We may struggle then with... ooh. See, I thought that was the set, so I thought that would be out of the way by the time this dropped off and came back again. I mean, to be fair, it will be, because this is going to have to wait for him to come out, and then he can go in. Flipping heck, I hope they were holding on that. He gets some right whiplash. What a brilliant sort of... ignore the wires. The overhead wires. I don't think you can actually put down the third rail tracks in the station. Look how busy Brighton is now. So that's going to go around there, and we might actually end up with Thameslink and Southern racing in. Right, 377's on its way. Not quite. Not quite. Well, he's going to drop off there. What have we got? The fast service 70. So it takes 70 passengers off the Peterborough... oh, no, hang on. That's Peterborough to Brighton. That's what? Full? Full? I mean, what are we looking like up at Peterborough? Because what I don't want is the sort of to be a... ah... that is a problem, right. Yeah, you see, the problem is we're now delaying the East Coast Main Line services. I don't know what to do. I mean, other than add more platforms, but that is not always the answer. Right, let's have a look. Timetable. Peterborough to Brighton. 3:28. They're waiting. Right, no wonder they're waiting. 3:30 and 3:30. There we go. Clear off. Go on your way. Oh wow, this is nearly full. That's brilliant. It were a good guess, that wasn't it? That's the that's the fast service as well. Spectacular. Right, where's that? Oh, that's waiting to come in. Lovely, nice and busy. Let's just go in. So the stopper's going to be out of the way. Oh, lovely. Hopefully this will get up to some speed. It did coming in, didn't it? It's just this bit. It's very, very slow. which might be why this isn't a sort of viable alternative. Right, well, that is where we're going to leave it for today, ladies and gentlemen. I do hope you have enjoyed today's Transport Fever 2 episode. If you have, please do click the like button. It's always appreciated by myself. And if you haven't already, do make sure that you subscribe so that you never miss out on any future episodes. Yeah, let me know what you think in the comments section next time. I mean, we were meant to have a sort of making everything a bit more up to date, like getting rid of the Atlanteans, for example. That didn't really happen, did it? We sort of ended up making this a bit more efficient. So yeah, hopefully next time we'll have a modernisation episode. Other than that, as I say, thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you all next time. Cheerio, everybody! Goodbye for now.